Hi, this is Stephanie Miller from The Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from my show on Political Voices Network.
Well, the first thing you'd say is, oh, my God. I mean, it is not only culty, it is grifty. It is so much on brand for Donald Trump. I mean, obviously, he's playing on the themes of, that I am the defender of Christianity, encouraging the Christian nationalists out there. But I think the thing that you can't take your eyes off of is that he's commodifying the Bible during Holy Week, that he's selling it for $60. And this money might go to pay some of the legal fees for his relationship with a porn star that he paid off.
Every time Donald Trump talks about God, an angel gets its wings ripped off and baby Jesus vomits blood.
Yep.
Okay. Do I have to? Okay.
Many of you have never read them and don't know the liberties and rights you have as Americans and how you are being threatened to lose those rights. It's happening all the time. It's a very sad thing that's going on in our country, but we're going to get it turned around. Religion and Christianity are the biggest things missing from this country, and I truly believe that we need to bring them back, and we have to bring them back fast. I think it's one of the biggest problems we have. That's why our country is going haywire. We've lost religion in our country.
Yes.
Christianity is all over the place.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Can we talk about the text we got this morning from the guy that owns the show that's trying to kill me for the life insurance money? He actually sent us a copy of REM, Losing
My Religion.
Okay, because Donald Trump selling Bibles.
You
Don't
should
know if you
play
heard.
this.
You should play Losing, huh?
And what did you say?
I said, thank you. Our producer positions are all filled right now. We'll be happy to keep your resume on file.
He just wants to contribute, okay?
Okay, I just didn't know if you heard. Donald Trump selling Bibles. Okay. He thinks we have no access to news of any kind. Okay, I'm sorry, Chris. Did you have another
might wanna
thought
have Dr.
about
Redliner on, too,
God
every
bless
now
the
and then.
USA Trump Bibles? Did you have any thoughts?
Trump said that there's no more Christianity in America.
We have holidays based on Christianity.
There's a Christian school not a half a block
Yes,
from here.
I know. Yes, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
In godless Los Angeles, even.
Right.
We have Christmas as a holiday.
Okay.
All Americans need a Bible in their home, and I have many. It's my favorite book. It's a lot of people's favorite book. This Bible is a reminder that the biggest thing we have to bring back America and to make America great again is our religion. Religion is so important. It's so missing, but it's going to come back, and it's going to come back strong, just like our country is going to come back strong. In the end, we do not answer to bureaucrats in Washington. We answer to God in heaven.
Oh, do we?
God in heaven is not an elected official.
I have many, many Bibles in my house. Does anybody believe Donald Trump has? How many Bibles do you think Donald Trump has in his home?
2 Corinthians.
How many times do you think he's read the Bible? Never. Yes, I would demand that I get mine signed by both Corinthians, or I'm not buying it.
Now, he could be accurate in the fact that Mar-a-Lago is also a hotel, so they may have many, many Bibles in people's rooms.
No, they don't. Okay.
I'm proud to endorse and encourage you to get this Bible. We must make America pray again.
I see what you did. I see
Get
what you did there.
educated, get motivated, and stand with me and the legions of Americans asking God to bless our great nation, to bring our great nation back, and to make America great again. I'm proud to partner with Lee in this offering. He's a very special man, both as a talent, but maybe even more so as a human being. He's very, very special.
He's special.
And I think you all should get a copy of God Bless the USA Bible now and help spread our Christian values with others.
Good God.
There you
Our
have it.
Christian values?
Let's make America pray again. God bless you, and God bless the USA.
I bless the United States. Yes, God bless the United States.
He doesn't even say states anymore because he knows better.
He knows
God
that.
bless the United States.
Can I speak for all of us when I say? Do you think, I mean, I know he's just a grifter, the most obvious grifter and con man ever in the history of ever, Chris, but also do you think he just does it to own the libs just because he knows that we're going to vomit continuously?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you made it a segment on the show.
You
fell for it.
I feel like this is going to be one of these mornings. It's going to be like a scene from Airplane, like right in the middle of like a long Trump clip. You're going to come back and my feet will just be smoking. I will just have hung myself.
Right.
Yeah.
Light yourself on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might try to light myself on
Shove
fire.
a samurai sword.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Okay. He would like NBC to fire Chuck Todd in retribution
Yes.
for dropping. Okay. You know what? I'll take one for the team. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. He said, what? Oh, so I guess this would be a statement from the basket. He's done a popsicle stick. What boss or executive would allow a man or woman, in this case Sleepy Eyes Chuck Todd, who was fired for dismal performance coupled with horrendous television ratings, to publicly scold them as to their weakness and stupidity in hiring Ronna McDaniel? Actually, they should be scolded for hiring Sleepy for Meet the Fake Press and keeping him so long despite his poor performing skills, bad ratings, and bias. I don't know, I feel like there's an intersection somewhere where I agree with them.
There's a Venn diagram.
However,
there.
there is a Venn diagram in which I've just fallen. Or is it an Overton window? I don't know. Okay, I guess that was the end of the... All right.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Lori tweets, am I the only one that reads these tweets in the voice of Stephanie Miller and then here's a thud at the end? Oh, because you need to make America great. When you have to be a fly in the room, when he's... Check this out. Make America pray again. I thought of that. I'm going to say it a bunch of times. Make America pray again. Fantastic. Get it? Because it's like what's on the hat, but it's different.
Buy my book.
Not buying your stupid book.
It's just like what's on the hat, but one word is different because now I'm studying the Bible.
She's giggly now.
Okay.
I've sent her into a
Trump,
tailspin.
as you recall, threatened to revoke NBC's charter, which is not a
That's not a thing.
Okay. For reporting on the 2017 meeting where his former Secretary of State Rex Tillerson called him a moron. Oh, they did have to make a correction because this was an actual correction that I actually saw because I loved it so much. They had to make a correction. Rex Tillerson did not call him a moron. He called him a moron.
Right.
Yeah.
So they made the correction.
They did make the accurate correction. He pledged to investigate, I don't know, NBC, parent company Comcast, something, due to one-sided vicious coverage and country-threatening treason. Oh, I see. So them reporting on his treason would be in itself treason. Do you see how that works, Chris? It's an enigma wrapped in a...
I'm trying not to see how any
riddle.
of this works.
It shouldn't work like that at all.
No, it shouldn't.
Okay, LOL GOP tweets, Trump getting more than half off his appeal bond after a 60-year-long crime spree, culminating in insurrection and espionage, feels a lot like him getting the antibodies to save his life from COVID after doing everything he could to make COVID worse. So not great. Thank you. Kate in Milwaukee. Hi, Kate.
Good morning, everybody. How's everybody this fine Trumpy Bible selling? I'm just out of my mind with.
God bless the USA, Bible.
That's what's insane to me. Couple of quick things. One, my stepdad used to work for a company that worked in New York, did a ton of business out there, construction business. In every case, Trump had to pay in advance. They would not let him do anything on credit, nothing. They were like, pay up front or we're not doing it.
Yeah, you know what I think would be great, Kate? Let's put him in charge of the largest economy in the world. Don't you think? Didn't that seem like...
That's super awesome. I just can't. And then I have two other really quick things. One, it's Karen's from Chicago's birthday tomorrow, so everybody wish Karen a happy birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday!
And,
yeah.
Right?
All right.
And then our lovely Seth, our Homo of Hope, has his new CD out, and I think he's pretty quiet about, like, pumping himself up, but it's a really great CD. It's called All Night Diner, and if you guys can, check it out because it's really lovely.
Yes,
right.
Seth, the Homo of Hope. Hooray.
Yes.
Thank you, Kate. Aw, look at all the Steph heads propping up all
Supporting
the
each
other
other.
Steph heads, supporting, loving. It's in our little circle of love.
Aw.
Hi, Steph.
Hi.
Hey, everybody. I've been listening to all this talk about all the conspiracy nut job theories about what happened to this ship.
Yeah.
My father in the early 80s was a negotiator for the Maritime Union, and he was in Congress for years and years dealing with the Law of the Sea Treaty, which attempted to prevent individuals and countries from sailing ships under the flag of a different country in order to avoid taxes. In order to pay less taxes, but also to not be held accountable for more stringent maintenance, safety, and training procedures. And that was my father's issue, was the the training, the safety, and the maintenance things. He had been a sea captain for decades before he became part of the union.
Right.
And he spent all this time dealing with these people in the Reagan administration, and they weren't successful. So to me, I remember my father saying he was a man of principle.
Right.
And he said that this is not infrastructure problem or anything like that. This is a failure of policy that has elevated greed over responsibility for decades.
Yeah.
You think it's hard dealing with the oil and gas industry? Try butting heads with the shipping industry.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what I hear. Well, honestly, it became practically apoplectic listening to nuts like Alex Jones.
Yeah. Oh no.
Blame it on God knows what.
Yeah.
What do you think? 100,000-ton ship hitting a pillar, going at 8 knots. What do you think is going to give way?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and obviously,
So anyway.
thank you for that, Pat. Yeah. I mean, obviously, the ship malfunctioned. Governor Westmore of Maryland thanking the crew because they were saying a lot of lives were saved. Yes. But they sent out the Mayday that clearly the ship malfunctioned. It was
going too fast for them to figure out how to fix it.
The thing that we know is that even as the boat was coming in, we had a ship that was coming in at 8 knots, so coming in at a very rapid speed.
Yeah. He went on to say.
But I have to say I'm thankful for the folks who once the warning came up and once notification came up that there was a Mayday, who literally by being able to stop cars from coming over the bridge, these people are heroes. They saved lives last night.
Yeah, I mean, they were saying, can you imagine if it was rush hour? Or,
oh, my God.
But yeah, she's right. It is so offensive. And I got to say, I can't believe that I can still be surprised. But I guess we shouldn't be surprised that these conspiracy lunatics in this country will do it about anything. Mm-hmm. And they actively root against America.
Yeah.
Anything that they can somehow spin is bad for, it's bad for Biden. It's the border. It was a cyber attack. It was something. Mm-hmm. Maria Bartiromo. Is it me or is she rooting for inflation to go up?
That's what it sounds
because
like.
of this. Yeah.
Collapsed. I'm wondering if this is going to stoke inflation again. Because let's face it, it's expensive to be transporting all of these goods. And we saw what happened in the Red Sea when the ships were getting attacked. Is this another element to watch in terms of the potential for inflation stoking again?
It's one ship. They've probably already started taking the stuff off of the ship that will all get delivered.
Oh my God. And who was it we said? Lara Logan tried to connect it to that the 2020 election was the machines were hacked and this is another cyber I'm like, oh my God. It's just, that's the other thing about conspiracy theorists. They connect every conspiracy to the last one in some way that makes your brain, break, trying to understand, right?